Okay, welcome back to part 3. Next, in part 3, we're going to put the legs on here. We're actually going to do one leg and then copy it 4 times because each leg is the same. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. You need to create some more guidelines. But what we don't want to open this in edit mode because we don't want the legs to be part of this, although they're going to be connected to it. They're going to be separate. So we're going to start with T for tape measure. We're going to go from this top edge here, and we're going to come in 20 millimeters. So, what hit wrong there? Do that again. T, click, 20, enter. Now, we've got a corner here to draw a rectangle. And we know how big the rectangle is going to be 40 wide and 40 long. So if we go R for rectangle, we start this corner here and we bring it out to about there. We need to touch that surface so it anchors that rectangle in that plane, and just type in 40, 40, enter. You'll notice that it comes all the way out to here. Now, although we've drawn it on this, because we haven't done this in edit mode, this is a separate entity. So we can now push this up 10 millimeters. And we're going to use O to orbit round to the bottom now, and we're going to pull it down from the bottom here, another 50 millimeters. Okay, so you can see it goes through, but what you probably realize now is that it actually intersects this object, and we could tell that if we go to over here. You don't have to do this. We go over here, we get the invisible X-ray mode, and that should click on. You'll notice as this goes all the way down, we need to create that joint. That's the next stage. All right, we'll go back to this one here, and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make this an object. We're going to make it a component. So we triple click on that. Now if you triple click on this and this one gets selected, somewhere along the line you haven't done the wrong thing and this is not a group. But I've done that, triple click, and then I'm going to control click, and I'm going to make that a component. We're going to call that the leg, L-E-G. And OK. Now, if I double click on that, it goes in edit mode. But if I go down to this one here, which is the views thing, and on views, you'll notice there's, not views, it's this one, display. There's a thing here called component edit, and there's a tick box here that's called hide rest of model. Now if I tick that, bingo, it's gone. Tick it, it comes back again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a rectangle on this front surface here, okay, and I'm going to draw it 32 mils down and 10 mils in, and that's how much there's overlap in here. So I'll go R, click there, come over to here to make it so it's on that surface, and then I'm going to type in, let me see there, the first one is the depth, go 32, 10, enter. Now that's drawn a rectangle in here, I can't see that. However, if I click on there, I can see it. And if I go P for push-pull now, across to the other side, you'll notice that it's created that joint. Now, going back to X-ray mode again, you'll notice that there's no longer that joint there is set. There's no longer any overlap, which is what I wanted. Back onto normal shading and texture. Now, we want to create a chamfer on the top, and there's a trick to that. Open it in edit mode. Use F for the follow me tool. Click on that top edge there, making sure that's highlighted. Come in, 3, enter. Now, we hit the spacebar to get selection tool, double click on that so that we've got the area around the outside, the line selected, and the surface inside selected. And we're going to hit M for move copy. Go to this edge here, click once, and then hold the command key down and lift up, and you'll see it creates a chamfer. Now, if you take your finger off now and type in the number 3, you'll get a 3 mil chamfer, which is what we want. We're going to do the same on the bottom again, and I'll go over that again. We're going to use F for follow me. On that bottom F, follow me, on that bottom surface, click, come in, type in the number 3. Spacebar, double click. M for move copy. On this surface here, click once, hold the command key down, hold it down, then type in the number 3 and enter. And now you'll see that whoop, that didn't quite work. Let's do that again. Must have moved in the wrong direction. I'll do it again, F. It's a bit touchy. 3, enter. Double click, M for move copy, click on that surface there, hit the command, type in 3, enter. There we go, that's the chamfer. So our leg's now chamfered top and bottom. If we click off that now, the whole thing will come back and you'll see we have a chamfer top and bottom, and we have a joint in the leg that intersects with this joint called a half joint. Now all we need to do is copy that now, that center, and place that over there, and over there, and we're done. So I'm going to select that, 1, move copy. I'm going to move it from this corner here and place it at the intersection of those 2 guidelines there. So select there, hit the Alt key to make a copy. You'll notice the plus sign goes onto the cursor there. Move. Now we're going to move one across the other side, but it'll be the wrong way round. So if we zoom out a little bit here, zoom in there. If we grab this and Alt again and put that over there, it's around the wrong way. But if we now right click on that and flip along the, I think it's the red axis. Yep, there you go. It flips around. I can now place that by selecting move copy, that point there, and placing it on there. I've now got it in the right orientation to copy it over here, move that around. Something's not right there, is it? I need to go that way a little bit. There's something wrong with that rectangle. Okay. Didn't notice that before, but I've obviously drawn that in the wrong place. So I'm going to have to come back and fix that. I'll put this one up this end where it is right. And then I'll come back and fix that before I... Okay, so that one's in the right place. We've got to fix up this area here. I don't know why that's happened, but it's an easy fix. Okay, we'll come around here, and all I've got to do is I've got to zoom in there. I'm going to open this in edit mode, and I'm going to use the push-pull tool to push this along until it lines up with that corner there. Now I'll rotate round this way, get rid of that. I'm going to push that one along until it matches up with that one. Now these are lined up together. I can now copy that other leg, this one here, move copy, M, from there to there, and voila. We now have almost completed the drawing. We've got the legs on. There's only 2 more steps. What we're going to do, you'll notice these 2 halves are completely separate. There's nothing joining them together. And we want that space in there for a visual element. It's part of the design. So what we need to do is we need to create a joint on the bottom here that holds the 2 pieces together, but with a separation in the middle. And in the next step, I'm going to show you how to do that. And in the final step, I'll show you how to render this so that it looks like it's a real piece of a project that's been rendered with wood colouring. Okay, I'll stop that there and we'll come back to part 4 to finish this off.